Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the very first episode of this new show. It's called Talks with Breezy. Now let's get into what the show is about. So in this show, I'm just going to be covering different topics that you guys want to hear and that you guys want me to talk about and voice my opinions on. Every week, I'll be reaching out to you guys via social media or even in the comments. I'll be looking for you guys to give me ideas and topics that you want me to address and talk about, and I will gladly make videos about those on a weekly basis, probably one video a week thereabout. And hopefully as things get better on and I get more comfortable with the show, then I'll be posting more content. And this is not the only channel I'm posting on. I'm also posting on my main channel, Breezy Williams, and I'll link that in the description below. So let's get started with today's first topic. Today's topic for the show is senior year and coronavirus. Now we all know that the coronavirus is hitting us pretty hard. We're all in isolation, all on lockdown, and school has reverted to online, and it hits home pretty hard to a lot of seniors. You know, this is senior year and a lot of people are looking forward to many events like graduation and prom and all that. It hits us pretty hard because this is our year, you know. It's 2020. I can say it myself, me being a senior this year. I was also looking forward to a lot of things. You know, you look at it and it's like, why did it have to happen this year? Why our senior year? And it could happen at any moment throughout any part of the year to anyone. It could have happened our freshman year of college. It could have happened our junior year. It could have happened when we were in elementary. And it still would have impacted many people, even the seniors that would have been seniors at that time. It would have affected them. So we just got to look at it and take it as it is, be champions about it, and just fight it. We know that it's postponed a lot of things. Like I said, it's postponed prom, and a lot of seniors that I've talked to as well have already spent $300 to almost $1,000 on prom already, and it hasn't even began yet. How unfortunate is that we have people that have already spent hundreds, almost thousands of dollars on their dresses, on limos, on tuxes, on anything, all for it to be canceled within the upcoming 2 weeks of prom approaching. I know our prom is scheduled to be next week. That's not going to happen, unfortunately, due to this coronavirus. And it's not even just prom that's affecting us, it's our graduation as well. We want to be able to walk stage. I know a lot of people have been saying we worked too hard these past 12 years to not be able to walk stage on graduation. Isn't that unbelievable? Your time finally comes and you are not able to walk stage for your own graduation and receive your diploma. Worst case scenario, they mail you your diploma, but how embarrassing would that be if they mailed you your diploma? It sucks when you went through all that work and you're not able to walk stage at the convention center or wherever your graduation is held, and you're not able to receive your diploma. How unfortunate is that? So let's talk about what else is affecting us seniors in being in isolation. A lot of people, you know, this is their last year to see their friends. Some friends that may be in the lower grade levels, some friends that may be going off to college, different areas. It's hard. And this is their last few months with them. So to be in isolation and to have school canceled for pretty much the rest of the school year, you don't get to see those people often anymore. And you may not even be able to see them as much in the summer. So this was like their one chance where they got to come to school every day, hang out with their friends, be social, because this was their last chance to see everyone before they went off to college. So for a lot of people, it's hitting harder than just graduation and prom. It's hitting harder than just attending school. Being at school gave them purpose, gave them life. It gave them something to look forward to every day, and to not have that and to be homeschooled, kind of unfortunate. Now with being in isolation, people are actually being pretty creative, actually making a lot of jokes about how graduation and prom is gonna happen. Some people are saying we're gonna have prom on Club Penguin, or we're gonna have graduation in the isolation shoot. You know what I'm talking about? The suits the hazmat suits that people wear whenever they're going into toxic areas. I would love to see everyone wear that in graduation. Like, how crazy would that be? Everyone shows up wearing those suits. They walk across the stage. They have their helmets on. They're all looking. That's something to just think about. Like, you know, how if that actually happened, how crazy would that be? We would be the only graduation a year that did that. So the idea that I proposed was that we all get on Minecraft on a public server, we build a convention center, and the whole class of 2020 for my school gets on there and we all graduate there. Sounds very cringy, but why not? People are being creative, like I said. Or we host a party for prom. We host a party in GTA 5, someone's mansion. We all get online, we party, we do crazy stuff, we do crackhead stuff, and then we leave. We could do that too. Like I'm saying, it's all cringy, I know, but why not be creative? And we could potentially walk stage as well once this all clears up. You know, it's just a matter of how we take it. We need to do everything that the CDC says, everything that the government says. It may seem like the government's taking over, and that's what else I want to move into, the mental effects of our generation and how the virus is affecting us. For a lot of people, it can be scary seeing the government take over, seeing the Peace Corps come out and containing us in our homes, in our neighborhoods. We're not allowed to go out. The government called a shutdown. Not the national government, or technically the national government did call a shutdown of a sort, but the local governments are the ones that are taking that into effect. So for example, your local counties may be calling shutdowns for 2 weeks at the least. So you have to stay home. You can't go out unless it's very essential for you to go out. If you're going to work or you're going to the store, that's the only way you're allowed to leave your house. Otherwise you get fined or you get a ticket or something like that. I would have to read up on that. So it affects us. It affects certain people mentally because you're contained to your room. You're here all the time. You can't go out. You can't socialize. You can't do a lot of things. It can make kids fall into a state of depression just like that, or have really bad anxiety about what's to come in the world in terms of how we're going to battle this virus. Is this virus going to take us over? Is this virus going to change our way of life for the rest of the future? No one knows. And that can be very scary for someone who has bad anxiety or bad depression or bad mental effects. It really bothers people. So we just have to reach out to people, especially the senior class. I know I'm focusing more towards our generation. I know it's affecting elderly people as well. There are people who have bad bad health conditions. I know, but like I said, this is directed more towards our generation, how it's affecting us. We are thinking about those people who have bad health conditions, who also have the virus, that are battling it every day, or the elderly people. We're always thinking about them, but we're also thinking about the seniors this year. We want to reach out to those seniors who are struggling right now, who are feeling absolutely terrible for the fact that they can't do a lot of things that other past seniors have been able to do. This is finally our time to shine, and coronavirus has just swooped in and taken that shine from us, unfortunately. So we got to think about the seniors, how it's affecting us, and how we can just reach out to each other, love one another, make each other feel better, that we're going to get through this A-okay, and that before you know it, we receive our diplomas, we're going to go off to college, and life may return back to normal by the time August comes. Excuse me. I know that President Trump said he wants this over with and the country opened up by Easter. The odds of that happening, I don't know. We'll have to see, depending on excuse me. Depending on how medication comes through, treatments for the virus, how all that comes through, we'll just have to see the way things happen in order for the country to open up by Easter. Worst case scenario, we're delayed opening until August, so we'll have to see. But like I said, just reach out to one another. Let's stay positive about the virus, and let's help out the senior class of 2020. Let's pray for the elderly, and if you don't pray, just keep them in your thoughts. But all in all, let's just have a positive attitude towards helping getting rid of the virus and treating those who have it, and making the best of an isolation situation as best as we can, being in lockdown. It seems negative of a sort if you're not looking at this in a more positive manner, I know, but you have to do the very best that you can do in terms of being positive and reaching out to one another. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed watching Talks with Breezy, the very first episode of this show. I hope you enjoyed the topic that we discussed, and I'm hoping that you guys will reach out to me and give me more topics to discuss. That way we can keep more episodes going, and you guys can hear what you want to hear, and I can discuss exactly what you want to know. Upcoming projects for the Unmasked Entertainment group, we have our documentary coming. Unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 pandemic going on, we're pushing the release of the documentary until May, June, thereabouts, so that we can get the documentary rolling. We have music coming up. We just released Tremaine's new album, Trey 1. I will link that in the description below for you guys to go check it out and listen to. The live listening to Trey 2 is coming this Thursday, live on Instagram, and we're also live listening to the soundtrack of An Adolescent State of Mind, the documentary. So I will link all that in the description below as well for you guys to go listen to this coming Thursday, which is actually tomorrow, if I get this video released today. So that's coming up. And we've got many more things in the works that are coming through for the Unmasked Entertainment group. So you guys look forward to it. Keep up with us on social media. All our social media will be released in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode next week.